you okay, boss? You seem a bit nervous. Are you sure? Okay, just checking on you. You'll be fine here. We had to bring you here. We had no other choice. We had to get you as far away from civilization as we could. The team is outside. They're checking the premises now. Yeah. No. This material is radio frequency blocking material. This will help keep all the radio waves and the frequencies from entering and penetrating the walls. Yeah, this stuff here, it's confidential. Nobody knows about it. It's top secret, yeah. They let us use it for this reason, and this reason only. That's correct, boss. Well, they try to get in here. If they succeed, they can gain access to our equipment in here. And you don't want them tampering with that. You know what they're looking for. That's it. That's what they're after. This is a microphone, boss. That's right. I gotta check it out. Yeah, check out the mic clarity. I'll give it some mic checks. Can you help me out? Thank you, boss. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check, 1, 2. How does the mic sound, boss? Okay, just drop a comment and let me know in the comment section. Okay. Thank you for your help, boss. Yeah. I'm just now coming back from vacation. Last week, yeah. I had a celebration. Birthday. Thank you, boss. Well, 50 years old. I appreciate it. Did you leave that comment for me, boss? What is going on, everybody? This is Matt from ASMR Power of Sound. Thanks for tuning in. I'm back. It's been a while. 2 years, going on 2 years since my last video. And it doesn't even seem that long. Maybe like a half a year, it seems like. But I'm here. I'm here and ready to put out videos. So stay tuned. But I don't know where to start. There's so much going on behind the scenes. It's crazy. Well, for one, I'm on my land. As some of you know, I wrote in a post, letting known that I picked up some land last year in 2024. And right now I'm on the land now. And I put this structure that I'm currently in on the land too. I would say some months ago, a couple of months ago, right? And I had put up this insulation. This is insulation. It's not radio frequency blocker material. This aluminum type material is insulation, and it's not top secret. You can go ahead and get this in the stores. You could get this in the stores. Everybody knows about this stuff here. And you can go ahead and get this. I put this on top of the fiberglass. The fiberglass is behind this. You cannot see it. I had to put that up first. All around here, which helps with soundproofing. It works like magic. So I had to put that up for the soundproofing and for the temperature, for the cold and hot weather. Then I put this as an additional layer on top of the fiberglass, which helps keep the heat in and the heat out. If I have a heater in here, it keeps the heat in, or it can keep the cold in. There's no heat or the cold out, but it's not as effective as the fiberglass. And I'm still waiting to do the roof. The roof insulation is out of stock now currently, so I'm here just sitting and waiting for that till I knock that out. And if they take too long getting it in stock, then I will have to get another brand and do the ceiling and insulate that. I probably won't put this stuff up here, and then I can always take this down and put up drywall when the time comes. Whenever that is, I can put up the drywall and drywall this whole structure. And I've been working in here. I've been working on here. Finally found somebody. Finally found somebody who can help with the property. He knows how to clear land and get your land ready and stuff. He has all the machinery and equipment to do that, right? Vehicles to do that, those type of jobs. So I finally found somebody. Great guy, great guy. And I've been here ever since coming back from Alabama. I went to Alabama after I came back from the Philippines. I flew from the Philippines from Cebu Airport to Pensacola Airport, Florida. Then I went to Alabama, checked out Daphne, I liked. Auburn, I liked. Then I went up to Huntsville and Decatur. That was okay. I didn't really care for it that much. So after I left from up there and by Decatur and Huntsville, I came back down, back to Auburn and Daphne, and I was hanging out there for a while too. Right after I came back from the Philippines, and I know in the Philippines they're going through some earthquakes. And my condolences and wishes go out to them and their families, because they're suffering through those earthquakes. And it's a terrible thing. I don't know if they're going through earthquakes now, currently, but I know recently there was some earthquakes over there, over by Cebu. And I think that was like 2 hours from where I was at, where the earthquake was. It was like 2 hours from where I was at the when I was in the Philippines. So I had a great experience over there. Great time. But I decided to leave from the Philippines, come to Florida, checked out Alabama. But before I went to the Philippines, I picked up this land. And when I was over in Alabama, what I didn't like was the humidity. It gets really humid. And then the big bugs come out. One time I was at a store and all these like mosquito hybrid type gnats, and they was everywhere. It was like a big fog, thick fog of them. Couldn't even see out my car. That's how bad it gets. And since we got low humidity, we don't have, a lot of bugs. We do have flies and other insects, though. We do have bugs, but not like over there. Over there, you'll see bugs you've never seen in your life. That's how bad it is. And they'd be partying. They'd be partying over there. So I left the party and came back over here to New Mexico and Arizona. And I've been here ever since. And then I did go back to New Mexico, and I was hanging out over there for a while because, you know, I crossed New Mexico when I first moved from the East Coast. I crossed New Mexico to get to Arizona. But then I went back to New Mexico, picked up some land, but that's not where I'm at now. I picked up about an acre, so if worse come to worse, if I ever gotta go to New Mexico and go over there and hang out and chill, I can. But I chose to stay here for multiple reasons. One is the people. The people here are extraordinary. And two, the business side of things, getting things done promptly in a responsive, timely manner is way better over here than where I was at over in New Mexico. And that's not saying the whole state of New Mexico is like that, but where I was at, you know, they take time to get things done. They're not as responsive as over here. But, you know, me, I have patience, so that didn't really bother me as much. But it does help when you're trying to get some important things taken care of, you know, being responsive. It does help. And another thing, too, I like the roads over here. The roads are great. I can take any vehicle on these roads. And over in New Mexico, not so much. The roads aren't as good. The roads are okay. They're okay, but it just depends on what kind of vehicle you have. It depends. So, but that's why I chose over here instead of over there, because of the roads. Not, you know, over here you do have a lot of dirt roads, and over there, but over here, not so much. So I'm cruising. You know, and another thing too, what I like about the low humidity over here is that when it does rain and gets muddy, it hardens up real fast. It doesn't just stay muddy for a while. It hardens fairly quick. So anything with water, it dries up. But it does rain here though. You get more rain here than Phoenix. Over in Phoenix, when I went over there, it didn't rain that much. You barely got rain, maybe twice per month when I was there anyway. But over here it rains. It rains more often. But I did film a video letting you know what I'm doing now in my current situation and my current status. And I will go ahead and let you see that now. You might get some ASMR from it, you might not. It was raining at the time too, so you hear some rain. And my vocal tone is just a little bit louder than right now, so you might get ASMR from it, you might not. But it'll just let you know and give you more details on my current situation. I'll let you check it out now. I could put pretty much anything I want on my land, from RVs to storage containers, to a regular home, traditional home, to a tiny home, to a shed, anything. Anything I want to put on here, I can put on here. But there's a catch. There's a catch. And, you know, the scenery is amazing. It's amazing. Everything is great. But the only thing, there's no utilities. And my lifestyle now is I live, they say off grid, but to me, I live 70% off grid. I don't have 100% complete off grid system here. I would say 70% off grid. And what that means is I have no utilities, no electric bill, no water bill, no gas bill. All of that falls on me, so I have to take care of that myself. There's no utility company I gotta call, and there's none of that. I'm the utility company. So I gotta harness that sun, bring solar power in here or wherever I'm at to run cameras, cell phones, laptops, my power equipment, anything that I need for like my shower that takes electricity, you name it. Anything that takes electricity, I have to harness that with solar power. And I have up to 600 watts that I can use for solar. It doesn't take that much energy for me to maintain or sustain my life. It doesn't take that much. I'm not a power hungry person. I don't draw a lot of power. So I have up to 600 watts. I might get more, I don't know. And I can also put solar on whatever structure I'm in. You know, I could put solar on this structure or any structure that I have out here. So I gotta handle that on my own. Water, I gotta take care of water. So what I do, or what I can do, is I can either get water delivered to me, or I can go and get it. Currently, I go get my own water, and I transport it and bring it right back here. That's about a 20-minute drive. I go get my water, and I transport it here and bring it back here for whatever I need water for. Showers, washing my hands, cooking, laundry, washing my clothes, anything that I use water for, I got to take care of it, you see. So I go out there and get it, and I've been doing that. Eventually, I might go and get water delivered to me. If I get to that stage, I might do that eventually. But right now, I like getting my own water and bringing it back because it's not far. But I have several places that can do that. And the water here is plentiful. It's not like we're running out of water. Where I'm at now, the water is plentiful. So I'm not really worried about that right now. And then I got my heat. My heat source is propane or electric, but I prefer the propane to run my heater because it doesn't draw as much power as that electricity, as that solar. So, you know, I got several places that I get my propane, bring it back here, and fire up for heat. But eventually I might get more sources of heat in here, maybe wood or whatever, you know. But I'll figure that out at a later date. But right now, this works for me. And then if I need to go to the store, let's say I need to get some groceries or any hardware or gas for my vehicle, stuff like that, it's like a 20-minute to a 50-minute drive. So what I do in that regards is I get what I gotta get and bring it back here. I get as much stuff as I need that's gonna last me for some time, and then I go. It's not like I do that trip every single day. I might do it at the most maybe twice per week. That's at the most. Or once every 2 weeks. It depends, you know. Depends how much stuff I get. But the drive doing that is amazing. It's a breeze. Driving over here is a breeze because everybody here is they lay back. They laid back, they calm, cool, and collective. So when I take that trip, it's a straight shot. Sometimes I have the whole road to myself when I'm driving. There's no crazy tailgaters behind me. There's nobody rushing. Every now and then you might find somebody that's in a rush, but what they do, they just drive around you and go about their business. They're not rushing and tailgating you and stuff like that. All of that is over in Phoenix. All of that is over in Phoenix because you got all the bad drivers over there that do that. Over here, it's a 360. But when I get closer to the city, it starts to get more traffic. When I start getting closer to the city over here, and that could be from people coming from out of town, coming over to the city. That could be part of that. But in this immediate area, it's laid back. And then, like I said, the views are just spectacular. Spectacular. So I love taking the trips just to see the views. And on that note, as far as the people are amazing. I mean, they're the type that wave. They're waving at you. They opening the door for you. And this is not everybody now. Not everybody here is friendly. But most of the people that I came in contact with here are friendly. From my experience, just dealing with people around the country, people here in America are really not that friendly. So to experience this and witness this firsthand with people that go out of their way to be friendly, it's like almost mind-blowing because you don't really see that much here in this country. You see, so that's a big reason why I'm still here. And with me, I don't have any neighbors, not close up on me. I do not like a whole lot of neighbors on me. I like my space. And here I got space. I got space. I think the closest neighbor is not too far from me. He's about, I would say they're about what? 5 acres, 6 acres from me, or something like that. He's down further. But they're friendly though. And people here, there's a certain person that comes over here to live. It's not for everybody. This is not for everybody. It's only a certain person. Well, for one, it's good to have a vehicle. If you don't have a vehicle, you know, that could be a huge setback, and that could be a major drawback for a lot of people. So that's for one. But if you're the type of person that likes the city life, likes the club, likes to hang out and party and stuff, you might not last here. You might get bored fast. Or you might not, I don't know. But if you're that type of person who likes to hang out and have fun and go to clubs and, you know, socialize, and you're an extrovert and stuff like that, you might not like this. You might not. So, you know, it's a certain person that likes this lifestyle. I love it. I love it. This is heaven. This is heaven. I had my peace times 10. Where I was at on the East Coast, I had peace there, but not like this. This is a whole nother level. See, where I was at on the East Coast, people would litter and throw stuff on the ground, and they're loud. You hear the loud cars, and you know, it was like, here no. Is none of that. None of that. People don't litter. Every now and then you might see some litter every now and then, but I'm talking about my immediate area where I live at here. You're not going to find that stuff. Most of that you'll find in the city, in that city life. But, yeah, this is a place for a person who's ready to escape, almost escape the world. You can probably say that. This is a place where somebody wants to come and just get away from just all of the chaos. And then you got your animals. You got your animals. The animals are scattered everywhere. Everywhere. I'll put up a clip of a cow. I mean, cows go all through my property. They're all through the property. Me, I don't mind. I love the animals. They can run and they can do whatever they want. They can play and do whatever they want over here. It won't bother me none. You know what I'm saying? And I could put a fence. I could put a fence around my property, but I'm not ready to do that now. I don't mind if they walk on the property. You know, they were here before I got here. So, you know, I don't mind. What I like about here than other places is hardly no pollution. It's no bad smells. So you ain't gonna get those smells. Even with the animals here, there's no bad smells here. Every now and then you might get it, but for the most part, there's no bad smells, no bad pollution. You know what I'm saying? You got your 4 seasons. It's not hot all the time. It's not cold all the time. The people are friendly. The great views. I mean, it's great. It's great. I can go on forever about all the minuses in comparison to the pluses. The pluses outweighed way more. And the stars are immaculate. You can see all the stars in the sky, especially when it's not cloudy. If it's not cloudy, you can see all the stars. It's spectacular. Spectacular. You can stay outside all night, all day. You can see every star. When I was on the East Coast, I could barely see the stars. I will always look up. I can hardly see any stars. Maybe 1 or 2. Here you see hundreds. Yeah, I couldn't see any stars over there. It's like maybe 1 or 2, if that. Over here you can see you can see stars and planets, everything. And then the moon. The moon is like bam. It's right in your face. I'll put some clips up so you can see. Right in your face, you can see everything. Unbelievable. And I heard there's a lot of UFO sightings. I heard there's a lot of UFO sightings and encounters over here on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see a UFO yet. I might have seen one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I might have seen one. I seen something that was like this, like an orb. Just going in and out like this. It could have been a UFO. I don't know. But yeah, they be seeing them. If you do your research, you'll see a lot of sightings over here. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the UFO to appear. For real. I'm waiting for one. I'm waiting to see that alien come out of the spaceship. Yeah, after a while you get tired. You want to see something different. I want to see something different. I'm waiting for them. That's another reason why I'm over here. So I can see a UFO in the flesh. But let me get out of here. More videos coming soon, so just sit back and wait and relax. I got more videos coming up. I still got my other microphones. This is just a mic that I'm testing out for certain videos that I might record that require a mic like this. So that's why I'm testing out this mic. And I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you and your support, all of the feedback. And I miss a lot of you guys. I'm glad I'm back. But this is Matt from ASMR, Power of Sound. I'll see you in the next one.